Peace and blessings to everyone. What's going on, my loves? Listen, unscheduled unscheduled live today because as I was looking at the chart, well, listen, when am I not looking at the astro chart, right? Let me fix this phone because you know how how things happen around here. Okay, so um I'm always looking at the chart. I was like, all right, let me just, but things always come through. I see things, I don't catch things, I catch things like that. So anyways, I was like, okay, this upcoming month, I know this upcoming week, I know this week it's going to be a very important one because one, we got the spring equinox going on. Yes, finally we're going to be getting out of this sleepy season of winter. Okay, but then that's not the only thing. There's so many more transits, positions that are occurring this week, and they're so important. And as I am looking and I see what Fortuna is going to make another pass through Taurus again, just as I announced, I think back in February, right? And I was talking about it in my last live. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad I caught this. I don't be catching everything, guys. I'm telling you, I don't. I live a super busy life, and I am so grateful that I'm able to still as busy as I am, to take time out. And I'm led by spirits like, listen, go look at this, go look at that, and it always ends up being something really big and really important, right? What's up, Silver Days? What's going on? Bless you, my friend. I hope you're doing well. Listen, shout out to Rue, shout out to Rob from oh my gosh, the show. I was just on a show on was it yesterday? Today's Sunday. Yesterday. Oh my gosh, we had a great time on it's right there at the tip of my freaking tongue. Oh my gosh. I'm going to link it. I'm going to link it in the description. Okay. But had a great time. We went on there, spoke about like the energy, especially that's for this week, or what's going on with crypto and the altcoins, and what's our take. And of course, I gave my astrology point on things. So I was like, oh my gosh. And I made a mental note on last night's live. I was like, you know what? I need to go on tomorrow and talk about what's going on for this coming week. Okay. So here I am. It's going to be a quick video. I'm not going to be on here for long. Okay. But it's extremely important because I do plan on getting back on here, to do my thing with reading the energy. Am I going to flip some cards today? Maybe I will. Maybe I will. And do the midweek energy check. And Friday, very powerful day on Friday. But anyway, listen. So Fortuna, the goddess of fortune, right, is going to make another pass through Taurus again. Let me see if I could get that up here. Oh, you saw the show? Oh, wasn't it? Give me the name of the show. Because the thing is that the YouTube is one name, but the show is another name. It's blockchain. Oh my gosh, Rob is gonna kill me. So much love to Rob. Rob has amazing energy. Absolutely love it, and I'm so grateful to Ruel. Shout out to Ruel for introducing us. Blockchain futures. I think that's it. Yes, my brain's still works. My brain still works. It's blockchain futures. That's it. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, the show was fire. Absolutely fire. I loved it. Let me pull up the chart on the 18th. This is the 20th. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna pull it up real quick just so then I could just show y'all. One day, let's go here. Because I was like, listen, I have an obligation to tell my people You know what I'm saying? Because I got such amazing feedback for the last time that Fortuna made a pass in Taurus. And there is a beautiful positive aspect uh, for Uranus, even though, I said Uranus causes a lot of static in Taurus, but there's a positive, um, a conjunction with the sun on that day. So I was like, okay, so this is it's like a saving grace. You know what I'm saying? It's a saving grace, and I'm like, okay, wonderful. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let me go here. Hold on. I'm pulling up the chart, guys. Give me a segundo. Am I going back? Am I going forward? What am I doing? Oh no, I need to speed this up. Give me a second. And we will be also a new moon for this week and on that same day as well. And I was like, what? I was like, oh, no, 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 no. This is too powerful. This is way too powerful. So I need to let my people know, especially with what's going to take place on the 20th, which is the spring equinox. Like I said, we are going, it's like ignition, and there's a special name for that particular day because of all of the planets planets that are going to be in Aries, because we're going into Aries season as well, guys. I'm telling you, it's gonna be nuts. So, but I think all in the best ways, because it's about how we alchemize the energy, right? This is why I let you guys know. So then, listen, you could do what you want with the energy. You don't have to do anything, but I'll tell you one thing. It works for me every time. You know, it works for me every time because I look at it like this. I honor the energy. I honor Mother Earth. I honor the stars, the planets, because I'm honoring myself. It is a reflection of who I am. So it's also a form of self-love, a form of healing, a form of uh, having value for myself, self-esteem, and yeah, that's how I look at it. That's exactly how I look at it. Okay, here it goes. Here it goes. Hold on. Let me just put it back. 1 hour. 1 hour should do it. This is March 19th. I'm just going to show you guys here. Give me a second. Okay, that's when it's in Aries. When Fortuna is still in Aries. When Fortuna leaves Aries and then transits into Taurus, one particular negative aspect lifts. Yes, here we go. Here we go. Give me 1 second. I just maybe 10 minutos. Put it back 10 minutos. Because I'm trying to get Fortuna really as soon as she gets into like the first couple of degrees. It's okay. This is beautiful, beautiful. All right, let me share. Let me share. Give me a second. Make me a mod mood. You know what? I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do it on StreamYard. How do I make mods in my StreamYard? Do I have to? Oh, I know what to do. Okay. What I'll do is, Silver Days, I think I have to go directly into my YouTube studio, and I think I could do it that way. I think I could do it. I would love to make you a mod. Absolutely. I need to make more people mods, but I would love to do that. Definitely. Let me see if I have a chance to do that today, anywhere today and the next time I get on. But I just don't know how to do it here on my standard moderator. Yes. Okay. People, hold on. Here, people, I'm looking at the different things here. Oh no, those are the people that are in my studio. It's just me. It's just me. I'll figure it out. I know I could go into my YouTube studio and oh, let me take this off because this has the wrong date on it. I didn't even set this up. I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna jump on today. All right, let me share this. Let me share this really, really, really fast. Here we go. Boom. Yeah, that's it. Give me a second. It's going to share now. All right, beautiful. So check this out. So you see the date right here, right? You got March 19th. That is Thursday. Thursday. Oh shit, Thursday. Jupiter. I just realized that. I just realized that. So check this out. So Jupiter, we know that Jupiter is the planet of I grow. It is optimism. It's good luck. It's fortune. It's expansion. It's abundance, right? So there, Jupiter is the day before on the 18th. Let me see if I can hit it back a day before, just so then you can see how I see things right here, just because I'm learning. I'm still learning all of this. And as I always say, when I learn, I'll take you guys along, right? Let's see if we could go back to the 18th. Let's see if this will cooperate and be nice. Okay, here we go. So boom. So there is a negative aspect with Venus. Venus, she's 14 degrees in, let me see if this is showing good. Yeah, it's showing good. Maybe I should just kind of zoom it in a little, oh, just a little bit. Hold on, here we go. Let me zoom it in just a little bit. Okay, so you have Venus 14 degrees in Aries, okay, but then it's an opposition, right? This big fat old red line with Jupiter, right? And Jupiter's in Cancer, which they do very well together. Okay. Even though there's other positive aspects right here, which is the moon, Mars, and and these other, you got Mercury still retrograde, which that's another thing that's going to happen. It's going direct on the 20th. So lots of things on the 20th. I'll point that out in a second. So there's a very hard opposition right here, okay, with Jupiter. So it's like, but then you have Fortuna, our lovely, lovely Fortuna, 18 degrees here in Aries. But if you just listen, just one day, just give it up 24 freaking hours, okay, and then watch. Let this switch. Hold on. So the 19th, you see how that same opposition lifts, it gets lighter, and then boom, look, Fortuna goes into Taurus. Well, it's supposed to be 0 degrees, which is just maybe a couple of minutes, into let me see the time over here, 12. That's 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, guys, Eastern Standard Time. So this might be a little bit different depending where you are, hour, and possibly the day, depending where you are, right? So I'm looking at Eastern Standard Time. And then, yes, Uranus here causes a lot of static in Taurus. She's 28 degrees, or he is 28 degrees, she 28 degrees in Taurus. She's not anoretic yet. 29 degrees is anoretic. And I had spoken about that in my last show. Anoretic is like huge changes, destruction. I'm not talking like doom and gloom, could be, but still a lot of things have to get shaken up, broken down, in order to rebuild before shifting into a new sign or into a new timeline, right? So then boom, so then there's this real powerful positive aspect right here of 28. And I love 28 because in numerology, 28 is a number of money, is of success. A lot of people who we know who are freaking stinking rich are born on the 28th. And then also 28 reduces to 10, which reduces to 1, right? And that's leadership, that's new beginnings, that's individuality, opportunities, great opportunities, right? So I was like, okay, so bet. So we have March 18. Let me go back over here to my screen. I'm going to stop sharing. Let me go back over here. So boom. So let me see here what I wrote. March 18, 2026. Oh, okay. This is the new moon, the new moon that we are going to have this coming week. All right. Because everyone, you could go online. Oh, it's new moon in Pisces, new moon in Pisces. But then when I'm looking at the chart, I said, okay, it begins late evening here, Eastern Standard Time, late evening in Pisces. But then just in maybe 2-3 hours, it shifts into Aries. Let me write that here. Then it I did. Duh. Then it transits into Aries on the 19th. And I was just showing you about Fortuna, right? Going into Taurus on the 19th, right? Now, why is this significant? Because remember, new moons are new beginnings, right? This is a time for envisioning, for manifesting, right? It's a time where I put out water, right, to soak up that new moon energy, and that's the water that I drink, right? When you talk into, everybody knows when you talk into water, I forgot what it's called, but when you talk into water, the water becomes that energy, and then you drink it, and then it resonates, and then you just become whatever it is that you speak into that water, right? So this is all about timing. It's all about timing. All right. So we go into the 19th. Okay. The new moon also takes on Aries energy. That's that ignition, right? And then on the 19th, we will be in the apex of the new moon portal. That's the darkest point, okay, of that new moon before it begins to start showing that little sliver and increase, right? So you want to, during that energy, if you want to, I know this is what I do, okay? I put my most sacred seeds in that energy, is where I am truly concentrated and grounded in my visions, in my manifestations, in my affirmations, to plant for increase. There is going to be such a huge energy of increase for this week. Why? Because spring equinox is on the 20th. The 20th, 21st. Like I said, it's shifting, depends where you are, right? But it is for the 20th. But like I said, depends where you are. It could be the 21st. But here, Eastern Standard Time, where I'm at, it's the 20th. So this is now the earth is going to start putting forth, right? So this is all about alchemy, right? Using this energy for yourself as well. Why not? Right? So people are like, that's a bunch of phony baloney. Da, 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 da. Don't even apologize, Essay. I love you. Don't even apologize, Amma. Thank you for coming through. I had to get on here and give this urgent message. This is just going to be so beautiful for this week. It's going to be hectic, the energy. And talk about Aries, right? Esme is on an amazing, beautiful Aries. I love Aries. Okay. So for the 19th, right? That's when I'm going to do my rituals. I'm going to do my candles. I'm going to do my moon water. all of it. And I'm going to pay homage to the goddess Fortuna, right? She loves coins, she loves wheat, rosemary, what else? Rosemary, wheat, any type of meats, from what I understand. I like, I put a like be like a piece of beef jerky, things like that. People think it's ridiculous, but listen, man, I do what works, and trust me. I pray to the beef jerky and then I eat it. Right? I embody it. But anyway, so that would be during the apex. So it will be during the 19th. I would say I don't want to do it as the on the 19th or anytime sooner, because the light is still decreasing, right? I want to do it during the most potent, powerful point of this new moon portal, right? And then boom, it begins to increase, so I wanted to share that. I didn't want to gatekeep it because I came across it. I was like, I really need to check this out. I said, oh no, I need to get on. So there you go. March 19th, Fortuna will be at its will be in, let me write it, will transit into Taurus. Okay, we know what's Taurus, guys, right? Taurus is, I feel, the most powerful of all the signs when it comes to that pentacle energy, right? It's material, it's life, it's career, finances, business, possessions. Okay. Oh, excuse me. And then, of course, the ruler of Taurus is Venus. She's love, beauty, creation, romance, sensuality, pleasure. Okay, although she's going to be in Aries, but that gives her, it's like when Venus is in Aries, she's going to get things done. She's not airy fairy and like, oh, la 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 la, like that. She's very even more passionate. She's going to be very determined to get what she wants. Okay. So yeah, so y'all want to do and give homage to the goddess Fortuna. Like I said, you're giving homage to yourself, and hey, any little thing for me helps, right? Now, check this out. Sister, you got to show me some of those rituals, like how you do it practically. Oh, well, thank you for asking, sweetheart. And for anyone else who is asking or curious about that, I'm going to tell you, there is no specific way to do this. This is just education, understanding the energy, sitting with it, and be like, okay, this is what I'm going to do. You can light a candle. You could just sit and meditate, whatever feels very drawn for you to do. You write your own prayer. You write your own meditation. I write my own affirmations to say. I've made my own sigil, okay, that represents something in particular. And I've given power to you. Are the power behind all of this, okay? It's just, like I said, it's all about educating yourself. And that's why I'm on here, to teach people, because I say, I'm learning. This is all me learning. And as I learn, I'm going to teach y'all too. Right? So to give you like specific words, I can't. Okay. All I'm going to show you is the energy that will present itself. And you're the one that breathes life into it. Okay. Because that is your power. I did this last month, February, before Fortuna went into Taurus again, and people took it, they ran with it, and when they came back, They gave me some incredible testimony, and I'm so grateful. So grateful because it's about, like I said, the fact that if I gatekeep, I feel it's, spirit, the universe is going to spank me real hard. It's like, how you not sharing this? You're coming across this and it's helping you. You got to pay it forward. I'm always about paying it forward. Okay. So like I said, things like, you know, white candles for protection and purity, for clarity, for protection. Green, also green. She loves green. Goddess, for goddess Fortuna loves green and gold. Okay. Oh, and about the cornucopia. She's about the cornucopia as well. And like I said, coins, you know, dollars, wheat, anything that has wheat, rosemary is big as well, things like that, you know. And I looked up a prayer. I looked up online a prayer to Fortuna. It was very popular. It's a very popular prayer. I didn't even know. I threw it into with my affirmations. I'm like, why not? You know, um, it's very, ay Dios mío, it's very uplifting. Okay, it's very uplifting, and if it feels uplifting and it feels good, then I run with it. I go, okay, boom. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, absolutely, that's great. So you do it naturally, and what comes from it, absolutely, 1000%. I promise you, 1000%, that's exactly how you do it. You know what I'm saying? The thing is here is to utilize the energy that's going to present itself during that time. It's like being a surfer, right? You're just not gonna throw your freaking board in the water and just be like, eh. No, you have to. It's calculated, right? You got to wait for the wave. A board is nothing. A surfboard does nothing. Okay, it's the surfer, right? Has to time the wave in order to make the surfboard do what it wants it to do. And you catch a good wave, you're gonna have an amazing surf. And that's exactly what energy is. You know, you catch the wave, boom. And it's the same thing. You know, there's going to be times where the energies are going to be hectic, like this 20th, like the 20th of this, it's going to be powerful, but then at the same time, it's going to be hectic. So you just have to know how to alchemize the energies. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, absolutely. I know it's weird from a fire sign, but my favorite color is green. Oh, I don't think that's weird at all. Yeah, I don't think that's weird at all. You know what I'm saying? I think that's beautiful. Green, green is earth, green is money. I'm sorry. That's what my mind always goes to. But no, it's no, but honestly, green is it's just life. You know what I'm saying? It's earth, it's bountiful, it's so lively, you know? Hold on, let me turn this thing on again. Money. Yeah, she dabs up too. All right, so like I said, I mostly came on here to let you know about the 19th, but then of course, I will talk about, I will get on Wednesday and talk about this Friday, which is the 20th, Venus Day. Venus. Yeah, very powerful. Okay, now the 20th, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. The 20th, my loves. It happens, there happens to be a name for it with everything that's going to happen. Okay. Let me see if I can pop it up here. Let me pop it up here just really quick, because I might be able to show you on the show, maybe not. I don't know. Let me do it now that everything here is behaving. But then where is the moon? Oh, yes. One, two, three, one, two, three, four, five, six, one or seven. One, two, three, four, five, six. One is missing, which is vertices, or vertex rather. How can it? Let me see. If I put it back an hour or I put it back a day. Give me a second. Un segundo. When I found out that this particular day had a name, I'm like, oh well, of course. It's called the ignition point, the Aries massive or the massive Aries ignition point. Why? This this 20th, we are starting a whole new astrological year, right? Because Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. When the sun goes into Aries for the first time now in the beginning of this zodiac year, right? Beginnings, opportunities, freedom, individuality, and in a fire horse year, it's like no joke. It really is. It really is this day. Let me go back maybe 3 hours. Listen, I could be hours on this chart looking for certain things or just trying to pinpoint, because that's me. I always have to be pinpointing shit. I can't just take the no. I have to like, no, I want to pinpoint stuff. I need exact numbers. Let's see, where are you, Moon? No, I'm gonna have to pay forward because at this time, the moon will be 23. Let me see if I could catch the moon 23 degrees in Aries. Which that be towards the end. Maybe let's do one more hour forward. Okay, boom. I want to catch you in 23, and then maybe the vertex will show up then. Vertex is it's a mathematical point. But if we're gonna use it symbolically, let me give you go forward a little bit more. Sorry, guys. My thing is, see, now it's acting up. All right. All right. Just give me one more hour. And I'll be happy here. Okay, fine. Oh no. Because Aries has to be, sorry. The sun has to be in Aries. At least give me that much. At least give me that much. Can we do it? Just one more screen. Okay. Beautiful. I got it. All right, here we go. Only 30 minutes on here. Not bad. I'll be finishing very, very soon. I love nature. Yeah, there you go. Me too, man. Share. Here we go. All right, guys, look. Share screen. Boom. And then we share. Are we sharing? Yes. Thank you, Spirit. Give it a second. Give it a second. I did click share. So, let me put this on there. Hold on. All right, boom. Here we go. Perfect. All right, so look at this. Look at all of these freaking planets, including the sun and the moon, all in Aries. Ignition point, like a MFer. You have the sun 0 degrees in Aries. You want me to do the full size? All right, perfect. Now we get that little full-size tab out of there. Okay. You have the vertex. The vertex 0% in Aries. Like I said, it's a very highly sensitive mathematical point known as the destiny point or fated doorway. Fated doorway. When I read that, I'm like, oh, I was like, okay, I'm listening, spirit. You know why? Because remember what I said about the new moon on the 19th going, everybody's saying yes, the new moon is in Pisces, the new moon is in Pisces, but it's not true Pisces, because in just a couple of hours the new moon will shift into Aries. And what I said about the portal, right? So you're telling me the new moon is also going to be in Aries, where all of these other planets are going to be in there as well, and you're gonna tell me that this people just gonna ignore this? You can't. How you not even gonna mention this? I don't see nobody mentioning this. Okay, the vertex represents represents life altering encounters. Okay, representing the unexpected, karmic connections, often in relationships, right? Karmic connections, whether it's good or bad, whatever. Okay. But I think it's going to be very positive. Why? Because we will be out of Mercury. Mercury will be going direct on that same freaking day, guys. Look at it right here. Where are you? Are you come on. Aki. Look. Mercury's right here. If it was retrograde, you see a little R right there. Okay, and it goes direct this same freaking day. Look at all of these. Mira esto. This is wild. Okay, and it's going to be very wild for the collective on the world stage, especially when it comes to the crypto markets, right? So this is, it represents a lot of good changes, forward moving energy, like quick forward moving energy, for people, for their destiny, for the market, but at the same time, still a lot of volatility. It's going to shake people out. People with weak hands, this energy will definitely shake them out. Okay. 1000%. Okay. So then you have let me stop sharing. Boom. Just want to show that to you. And there's also beautiful aspects here. You have this beautiful aspect with Jupiter and Mars. Also this beautiful conjunction with Pluto and the Sun, and as well as the vertex as well. So yeah, I'm going to call it a very amazing day. Very amazing day. At least to keep your vibes up, right? At least try to keep y'all vibes up. I'm going to sweatshop. Listen, that's what I did. Oh my gosh, that's what I did for the last uh solar eclipse, the solar eclipse, and then right before that was the whole Fortuna thing, the Fortuna transit in Taurus. I took my Instagram off of my phone. I took my Facebook off of my phone, and because the thing is that sometimes you just naturally go to just go to scroll because you're so used to it. It's a like your body's on autopilot. Okay. And that's exactly what I did. It felt great. It felt great. From what time, Mooney? I want to adjust my time because I'm earlier than, oh, yes. Okay. So what you're going to do is, Mama, go to this chart that I use. Okay. It's called Astro Seek. Let me write it right here. astro-seek.com. Okay, you have to make an account. Okay, and they do that to keep the AI bots out of there. Okay, because they get spammed a lot with AI bots. So you got to open up an account, enter in all of your information, like your birthday stuff. It's going to help you with getting your chart, da 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 da. But then you go up into the top right corner. Let me just show my girl here real quick. Hold on. And once you make an account, it will be programmed to your time, right? In Africa. Let me see, make sure the screen is up. Okay. Boom. And then you go here. You go up to the top corner, right here, the top right corner, where it says the moon. And in your area, it'll tell you in which zodiac is the moon and the moon in. Okay. And you click it. Okay, you click it, and then here is going to give you the list of all of the dates for the month, right? And then you go and see where it says new moon for you. It'll tell you the day of the week, the date. Okay, and now that I'm here, do you see how I say this is not a true Pisces moon? Because here for Eastern Standard Time, it starts at 2100 hours. That's already almost the next day, where you got like 2.5 more hours to the next day, which is Aries. Okay. It might say here waxing crescent, but it's not. This is what I'm saying. When you go there, you got to just keep freaking messing with the time, playing with the time, and like, okay, well, yeah, it'll be in Aries, but late in the day, very, very late, until almost the next day. But the new moon will still be here in my energy here where I'm at for the 19th. Okay, so that's how you look at the time. And I am going to guess that it will just be for you the 17th to the 18th. Okay, and that's when you would do your meditations. That's when you do whatever whatever you want to do, candles, is that whatever, you know what I'm saying, your moon water, stuff like that. Okay, so let's go here. Oh, you're very welcome, mamas. You're very welcome, especially for a divine feminine like yourself. Okay, so look, so we have Mercury you have Aries season, you have the vertex 0 degrees in Aries. You got, this is all for the 20th here, Eastern Standard Time. Okay, you got Mercury going direct. Hallelujah. Okay, you got the spring equinox, right? So winter is over. Neptune 0 degrees in Aries. Neptune is about the I dream, very dreamy, illusions, very sensitive, spirituality, psychic abilities. Okay. And Saturn, you also have Saturn in Aries, where thank God that Saturn is in Aries, especially if Neptune is there, because Neptune kind of puts that dreaminess into check. Like, oh, wait a minute. No. Are these, is this, whatever it is that you're aiming for, is it grounded? Are you being accountable? Are you tending to your responsibilities at the same time? Like, it prevents you from just being too delusional, or leading too much into your illusions. Okay. Just keeps you grounded, basically. And then you have Venus 17 degrees in Aries. You got the moon 23 degrees in Aries, and that'll be only for a couple of hours. Remember, it's the fastest moving entity, right? Or body. 23 degrees in Aries at some point during the 20th. And then Chiron is the wounded healer, right? It shows you where you need to heal, past wounds, also dealing with your health, mental, physical, emotional, okay, spiritual. as well. So powerful to say the least. Super powerful to say the least. Okay. And I will go over, I just have to get some more information on what this can mean, but definitely just like right off the back, um geez, people, as far as the market, people are going to like have an appetite, right, for, you know, for new projects, right? Because when I see Aries, this is new, this is beginning something new, right? um it's like they want, like, people, like, especially us long-term investors, right? We want this shit to already do its thing, but there's still certain phases that we have to go through. But like I said, definitely it's going to shake out weak hands. Whatever the market does this time, remember, we got this crazy shit going on overseas, okay? But it's definitely going to shake out weak hands. I still think it's going to dip more, but that's okay because we buy when it's low, right? And which, right, it can lead, if it dips, it's going to lead to very strong um have a very strong potential for repricing, right? So we might see some huge spikes, but then, you know, instead of like a smooth trend, you know, we might see something huge and then a huge dip. We don't ever want it to just like do like this massive. We want it to like increase and have like that steady smooth trend behavior, right? And as far as for the collective, this is when I tell you a new era, okay, that's going to be forced into your existence, things that should be starting new if you want it. If you don't, and you don't ride the wave, you're just going to be out there stagnant. You know what I'm saying? You're just going to be out there stagnant. So I will get into this a little bit more. During the week. I just got to gather some information because I don't want to be all over the place. Look at this. Look how that just dropped out. Are you kidding me right now? Talking about goddesses. Talk about goddesses. The Empress. Really? Thank you, Spirit. 3, major arcana. She's about the earth. Fortuna is going to be earth sign. She's all about nurturing, fortune, good luck. Everything is drawn to her during this time. You have to be kidding me. That just, thank you, Spirit. Are you serious? Thank you, Spirit. That's wild. That's why I don't even need to pull anything else. That's the energy. Like for me, I see this as confirmation. This is just divine feminine energy. This is spirit confirming exactly the energy that told me to get on here and give this information to my vibe tribe, right? So then everyone could benefit off of this energy. You know what I'm saying? Wow, I can't believe that. I can't believe that. That is so beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. Yo, check. I just realized this. What were one of the things that I said that the goddess Fortuna loves? I said wheat. Look at the wheat there. That's wheatgrass. I just noticed that. I just freaking noticed that. And talk about the green heart. I love that. The heart chakra, but that is Venus. We've been talking about Venus. Look at this. Let me see how many stars. Is this 12? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 12 stars on her head. 6, 6, 5. Just checking something here. Where did I see the number 12? Where did I see the number 12? Did I see the number 12 and I seen things? I could be seeing things. I don't know. I can't believe that. That's amazing. All right, guys. Uh, that is so beautiful. I absolutely love that. That's beautiful. I don't think nothing else is coming out as I'm talking and shuffling. Thank you, Spirit. That's it. That's all. Look at the bottom of the deck. The High Priestess. Listening to your intuition. This is beautiful, powerful, spiritual knowledge. Another major arcana. Divine feminine energy. Honor the goddesses. Honor the divine feminine. Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. Wow. The moon right under as well. Listen, guys, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I love this. This is beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. Awesome. So, guys, like I said, man, be blessed. Be blessed, my loves. Okay, hopefully I could get on Wednesday, do another midweek reading. Friday is going to be very powerful, but also please be aware of your surroundings. Okay, the same way that we understand this energy and we're able to alchemize it to help ground ourselves and bring in whatever it is that we want to bring into our lives. There's people that are going to be losing their shit. Okay, so please be aware of your surroundings. Always um you know ask for protection for yourself, for your home, for your children, for your family. And yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Until the next time, my loves. Until the next time, I'm glad I was able to be here. Thank you so much for coming through, my loves. And it says 12. Hold on, 12. Is 12 commonly represents a complete set governing authority or perfection, often seen in religious contexts like the 12 tribes of Israel, the 12 apostles. It signifies a full cycle. I love that. 12 months, 12 hours. I love that. I absolutely love that. The 12 zodiac signs. There you go. And guess what? You, me, we are the 13th. We are the Christos, right? We're the ones that are coming here to break the wheel as well, right? That cycle, to break all these negative cycles, to learn, right? But also to break free and to be free of this 3D as well. Learn how to live one foot in and one foot out. That's all I'm saying. Guys, I love you so much. Thank you so much for coming through, and I pray that this blesses whoever it's going to bless. Okay. And yeah, you know how we love the 13 around here, guys. You know how we love the 13. You saw I did my show on the 13th. Hey, who's this coming in? Hey, what's going on? Yes, spring equinox, March 20th. Happy New Year. Oh, 1000%. Listen, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. This is why the days prior are going to be very important as well. Okay, the days prior, that new moon portal energy, which will be at its apex on the 19th. Like I said, this is where you want to plant your seeds in that new moon. New tells you everything, right? I love it. I absolutely love it. And then while I was shuffling the cards, we got the Empress card. Well, I love her. I love her. All right, guys. I will talk to you soon. See you hopefully Wednesday. Have a super, super blessed, protected, loving, peaceful rest of your week. And yeah, hit me up. Hit me up. Okay. And we'll talk soon. Love you guys. Bye. Beautiful advice. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Clean up, clear out before March 20th. Oh my gosh. Your energy, even if it's your energy. This is what I'm talking about. You know, there's so many things that you could do. I could be here like all day giving you things. Take a shower. You know what I'm saying? Like wash wash it. That's what I did today. I washed my sheets, everything, like little things like that. Whatever you're drawn to do. Whatever you're drawn to do, whatever you're moved to do it. Do it. Trust me. You know what I'm saying? It's going to benefit you. It's going to bless you. Oh my goodness. It's exciting. I love it. I love it. Thank you so much, guys, for chiming in. Absolutely. We'll talk soon. Love you guys. Bye.